We'll call upon the wisdom keeper of the south, the west, the north, the east. Mighty skies, cosmos, the wisdom keeper of the Mother Earth. We'll call upon wisdom keeper of this land and of your land. The wisdom keepers of the mystic teas, the cacaos, the teas from the far Himalayas, and the sources you get from. Call upon them. Call upon the spirit, the great, the birds, the wisdom keepers. Thank you for visiting us. We'll call upon great spirit, the great wisdom keepers that come from inside of us and outside of us. Thank you to be with us. Thank you, thank you. Welcome you all in day 2, Mystic Tea with the Brother V. Thank you. Thank you. This is how beautiful the tea, ruby red. Beautiful tea from the Himalayas. So good. A great chocolate, the Mayan chocolate from Guatemala. Cheers, salute, Gambate. For first a few cups of a tea, I'm asking you, just drink in silence. Feel the textures of tea and the warmth of the tea, the wisdom of the tea has witnessed all the evolution revelations of this humanity the whole Mother Earth. Just look out this beautiful landscape. See the mountains. You notice there's subtle shift, changes in your state of consciousness. Everything becomes more spacey. Here and there, between my thoughts, more alert to the senses, the sound of the forest, the singing of the birds, the water flowing in the distance. Physically more relaxed, soften of those emotions, in a state of quietness, gentleness. Sense of gratitude and the magic we're living, I am living. Cosmically, I feel connected, interconnect with all things, all relations. The air, the fresh air in the morning, the chimes, in the Himalaya, sand. Sense of a joy to share, just simply drinking tea. As you may have noticed, or part of the practice, you come join me to drink tea with me, sit next to me, sit next to the great yourself, or great visible ones, invisible ones, and the great wisdom keepers, and of course, the most important part, that's our dedications. Show up to drink tea. Pay attention to this expansion of our consciousness. Beware of the mindfully of this alert awareness. Thank you, little bee. Would you like some honeys? There's always honey. The nectar's everywhere. Give me chill. Thank you to visit. Thank you for leaving us. Okay, so we're moving to the next part, which is we're gonna listen to the message, read the message, and contemplate the message of great teacher, great wisdom keepers of the ancient Chinese sage Lao Tzu. Day 2, mystic message of a pathless path of Tao. I'm gonna cherish this transcendental polarity of the duality. Transcendental polarities of the duality. Recognize the beauty, reality mirrors. The opposites exist. Awareness of the compassion, ego arises and appears in the horizon. Possessions and emptiness complete the cycles of the birth and death. Difficulty and ease complement each other. High and low manifest in the forms and the names. Tune or sound harmonize the web of life. Front and back create a time and space. The sage enlivens the mythos, doing without effort, teaching without words, producing without making, accomplishing without claiming. The sage lives, the people follow. Such a paradise of living in this world, such a paradox of life of opposite polarity in which we live, in which we cherish. How much you want understanding this, comprehend or decipher this message. Just enough grasp the concept. Use enough of the mental, I call the dose or dosage, and let go. At this moment, we may start perceive this message from perceptual state of the mind, the intellects, the logical, analytical, conductive and way of thinking of life. Now we'll let go of that part of ourselves. We'll come back to revisit the passage from different perceptual state as we start diving into. As a reminder, the tea is another medium of our practice. Keep sipping along. Once you find that the base amount or the dose, you realize, I feel good. I'm right there. Sometimes it fades away, that state of a feeling good. I feel the sense of elateness. But we do need some enhancer during the time. Enhance that experience. I drink a little more. Just want to remind myself, the flight instruction You notice I just wrote something down, something just popped up in my horizon. I have to record it. It's one of the letters that I interest and intensify that interest, or entertaining that interest during the practice. The vision, the thoughts, insights, revelations, and it just pops up in your awareness, sometimes in the physical body, sometimes in the mind, sometimes just the gut feeling, or sometimes the voice, or just decipher something just right in front of you, just make a perfect sense, and we record it. So intensify the interest, and it's simply keeping our own little diary and journals. Now today's the practice, another medium of the practice as we introduce to you in every day. Beautiful mystic tea, it is the medium or portal, as people call it, gateway or doorway, whatever we call it, right? So allowing us gently open the door to see the world from upside down, inside out, from different perceptual state. You notice now we'll see the world from perceptual state of what? Mystic tea. Yeah. From perceptual state of a great pathless path of a Tao, great ancient wisdoms. Yeah. Now I'm introducing another medium. I call it mystic flow. Now our physical body become this great gateway, portals, medium to access what? Of course, it's part of the practice. The mystic state of a consciousness, where everything becomes clear, the mind's clear, the bodies are relaxed, rejuvenated, the emotion become resilient, and the calm peace expanded. It's cosmically to the sense of connection, sense of harmony, sense of the peace, sense the balance in all relations. That's what we do. Sipping this tea, contemplate the message. Oh, thank you. It's such a symphony for this paradise. Though the birds sing in the forest, echoing of the symphony of our heart. Okay, find your little space. The space allows you to move freely. You don't have to do big space, just big enough. You can just sit down or standing up, as I prefer. Give you a little more sense of freedom to move. Then we're coming back, sitting right here. Find your grounding. Shake like an earthquake. Shake the whole bodies up. Notice how you shake, release all the tensions, builds up. Shaking by bouncing up and down. Release the jaws, letting go. All those tensions we have accumulated for years. Have a wiggle like a noodles. Wiggle like giggles. Shake the jaw. That bouncing up the body and shake it. The wave. Like you're in. Shake my legs, the whole body. Helps your body become a lot lighter. I just release the tensions, yeah? Wiggles. Release. Like a waterfall, like here we go. Release like a waterfall. Here we go. Always a pause. You notice the subtle shift changing your consciousness. Notice the energy, the chi, the life force wants to move by itself. Now your movement becomes more natural, no longer forced. It's the paradox of life. We'll give you instructions, and the body become a freedom to move the way you want to. There you go. There you go. Have a wave like an ocean. Wave like oceans, yeah. Flow like rivers. Circle the wind like a vortex. Each joins little circles. Thank you. Beautiful birds, stellar jays. Letting go like a waterfall. Now, you get some basic instructions. Not allow the body move the way they like to move. Notice any tension in your body. We move this body with the freedom. You notice, you feel the sense of the harmony at the physical body. Once you feel the sense of harmony in the physical body, what's happened? The sense of the harmony, balance everywhere. In the mind, in the emotion, in all our relations. Longing for expansions. Release like an arrow. Sometimes called a cowboy, cowgirls. Moves. Notice the whole body fully elongate. Fully elongate. There you go. How about two-handed? Go backwards. Always a pause. Notice that my body just a little jolt. See, movement is not It's just to follow the instructions and follow the form we know. Once we know the fundamental forms, how we move the body as we move through our lifetimes. So we know how to move our body, how to make us feel good. At the same time, allowing this inner force, the body guides you to move the way we like to move about, to explore the world. Close your eyes for a second. Such joy. Start seeing the visions. Everything becomes so far, far away. Even the trees right in front of me. Notice I shift, change our state of consciousness. Pay attention to that. We're moving. The body is allowing us having to so deep in the world. A little bit deeper. I call it medicine hand. Maybe just gently tapping the body. Maybe digging deeper. The body has so many layers. I call the physical layers. I can dip into the mental layer. You're like, let go all those interrupting thoughts. Even going to the deep into the emotional layer, the stress, anxiety, the anger. You notice I just let go of my voice, just release, practice. Like you are by yourself, it is by yourself. The world we live in is our perceptual state. Make you feel good. Pay attention to the body as I give you some basic fundamental instructions. So now the time you move the body, right? And by the movement. Of course, we can pause. I call it pause. Explore. Like a human statues. Just standing up the body, right? We just feel good, stretching out the body. Maybe a little twist. How far you want to go? Dig into the crevices of our body joints. Deep into the earth, deep into the universe, right? Depends on how far you want to go. Always, and you do one side, and maybe you do another side. Pause. A little twist. Always find the sensations. To notice how deep we can go. It's just like gateway. We can fall deep into the layers. You just feel good. I call it feel good yoga practice, if you can call it. The balance. Always find a balance in life, right? You can bring the knees up if you like to, and so balance them in different ways. Literally, we balance our physical body, right? Feel good. Maybe open the arms to the side, or even a little twist to the back. Oh, you feel good. Or do whatever that feels good. You maybe just, I like just bouncing up. Notice that tension we're just creating while we're holding the pose or holding this movement, right? We'll create a tension. But we'll let go of the tensions by wiggling, shaking. Here we go. Releasing. Elongate. Wave the cloud. Here we go. Floating in the universe. Find that sense of the balance, right? Oh yeah. Well, always remember how to do another side, all right? So in order to find that sense of the balance, of course, right? Grounding down. Nice. Maybe a little to the side. Maybe a little twist. Or just do whatever you feel the balance. It feels good. Nice. Ooh. Oh. Notice that little imbalance in the physical body. One side a little tighter than another. And I just pay attention to it. We can notice. I just notice this side is definitely tighter than the other side. That creates a tension right in my left hips and in my right hips. My shoulder. One of the great practice in the physical practice is to become aware. The tension we create to our physical body intentionally and also unintentionally, involuntarily, created by reaction of the outside the world. Notice the tension I created right here. Now find a way to release it. Become aware of those creations, allowing us to find a way to let go. Does it feel good? Yes. I'm going to introduce one more. They call the ancient sit. All right. So find your place, legs wide open, and just squatting down. In an ancient time, where I grew up in the Himalayas, and all around the world, you see people sitting down just like this. Notice my back straight. Feel the hips, the joint, the biggest joint muscles in our body group. If we can continue to this pose, we know life is a lot easier in our physical body. In ancient time, people cooking food, eating lunch, dinner, breakfast together, just sitting like this. Exhale, you can reach your hands forward, drop chin to the chest. We palm together, open your knees. Like reaching forward, release. turn to the sideways. Peek out at the world. Notice what you need to do. What else you need to do. I call it opening the heart, right? And many different ways you can open the heart. Okay, you can do opening the heart. It's great. Postures allowing us to do this activities and to anti-gravity. Always shaking up. Point the knee down straight to the earth. I like to put my hands behind my head, elbows up, and I kick legs back. Where you feel that sensations. Of really opening the front. Thank you, Jasper, for visiting us. Little eagle hands, stretching out. I call it loins for expansions. Expansion of every single joint. About one more heart opening. Leaning down, maybe reaching yourself forward. Support your neck. Or this side, support your neck. Reaching back or both hands behind. Or support your back. I will show this way one more time. You find your own way to explore this physical body. Anywhere, inside your balcony, in your house, in the forest, find a way. Now we're going to return back to this normal, or I call the harmonized state. Shake it up one more time, and it has start beginning. Shake. Way it goes. Way it goes. Shakes. Shakes. You can shake upside down. Longing for the expansions, letting go like a waterfall. Just pay attention to your body coming down slowly on a pause. Notice that shift to change in you. Just stay where you are, don't go too far away. Notice that anything else you need to do to make your body, your whole mind, emotion, in a state of harmony and peace. Once you feel that coming back, sitting in your chairs, your tea table. Thank you, my children in the background, to play, to enjoy this wonderful life, as always we cherish. Just sit quietly, maybe sip your tea. You can close your eyes if you like to, or just gaze out to the world with a soft gaze. Even soft gaze internally, not focusing. You feel mystic breath. Introduce the first day. Take deep inhale. Pause on the top of the breath and exhale. Pause on the bottom of the breath. Inhale. Pause on top of the breath. Exhale. Pause. And bottom of the breath. Continue this as we use this breath as intensifier on this beautiful practice. Thank you, my daughters, for coming in and out. Thank you, Mama. Papa, do the class. Okay, thank you. To notice, become aware. The breath, the mystic breath, we use to intensify that experience. You already know you're right there. If you're not there yet, continue the breath and for a few more, and then release. If you're not there yet, you will intensify your experience at this given moment. And simply moving through the mystic mantra, I'm releasing my body, my mind. I'm relaxing my body and my mind. I'm letting go my body and the mind. I'm emptying my body and the mind. I am dissolving my body and the mind. Wherever you are, I'm asking you to slowly return to your breath. Become aware of your breath. And in the meantime, notice your experience at this moment. How do you feel in your body? What are you experiencing right now in your mind? What are you experiencing in your emotion? What are you experiencing in the energy body or cosmic body or the life force, interconnectedness? Or spirituality? Thanks for Moonlight to bring us back to this world. Now start moving your finger, your toes. Once you capture that experience, start putting the hand together into the heart. Rubbing hand together. Gently place on your face, your neck and shoulders and arms. The whole world, including Jasper, out of the cat, Moonlight, and the daughter, the birds, all try and bring us back to this world. Thank you. Before you go anywhere, just grab your pen, pencils, or any things allow you to just write, automatic writing whenever it comes up, or reflection of your tea time. Also, it's a great time to resolve some life situations, or simply just enjoying this moment of space that created by yourself deep within you. Those the minds may not really fully function at this given moment. It's okay to cherish this. Now you may become aware of between states, between the dreams, the mystic state, or non-ordinary reality state, and it comes to the ordinary reality of consciousness, or I can call it twilight zone. Notice that place is the place for creativities and access insights, revelations, be able to bring all those great visions, hunch, gut feelings into this reality, allowing us to express the way we create our own reality, create our own landscape. All the beautiful portals and mediums are simply allowing us to see the terrain, the landscape, how we see this world, how we navigate this landscape. It's up to us. Let us revisit one more time a great passage. Transcendental polarity of a duality. Recognize the beauty, reality mirrors. The opposites exist. Awareness of compassion, ego arises, the piercing horizon. Possession and emptiness, complete the cycle of the birth and death. Difficulty and ease complement each other. High and low manifest in forms and names. Tune and sound harmonize the web of life. Front and back create a time and space. What time? The sage enlivens the myths, doing without effort, teaching without words, producing without making, accomplishing without claiming. The sage lives, people follow. Thank you, the great sage, great teaching, great message, great passage. Now is the time we see thanks, gratitude to all relations. Thank you all, great wisdom keepers of the South. The West, the North, the East, the Father Sky, the Mother Earth. wisdom keeper of the land, of your land, of this forest. Wisdom keeper of this mystic tea, mystic wisdom keeper that within the inner and outer self. Thank you to be part of this. Thanks for the birds. Thanks for my children and my families. Thanks for the Jasper, our little cat, to be with us. Thank you all. Until we'll see you again. Thank you.